Hi Collective, welcome to my channel. I am Crystal, a cosmic divine psychic medium here delivering messages to you from the higher realms. So welcome in everybody. So this is going to be my eclipse reading. Happy Eclipse Day. I know you're probably going to be catching this outside because I'm recording it later on in the evening, but it's my eclipse reading, right? So yeah, a lot of powerful energy is coming through today, right? I was definitely out and about taking advantage of the beautiful eclipses, right? Watching all of them, connecting with Gaia, yeah, I was just feeling like so much beautiful energy because I was watching them live, right? So it felt like I was connecting, right? I could just feel the beautiful energy, right, that was coming across the crowds of people, right? So yes, definitely mass awakenings and ascensions are underway. I've been feeling very boldly this red energy along with purple, which would make sense, right? That's why I felt pulling some red and purple, because it's just major spiritual awakenings with purple, the crown chakra, the root. A lot of people are getting online with source. It's so beautiful, right? So I'm just going to get into some cards. I don't want to get into talking too much. Like, I was so ready this morning to go off about the rockets and CERN and what they were trying to evoke, right? Because, but I was also told to by the galactic, my galactic star family, right? And the Federation, like, there's been a lot of things that I put in place, like, the downloads have been coming in crazy fast. So many that, you know, that they were on standby, right? To intercept what they were trying to do, stopping them from invoking dark energies and all sorts of stuff. But like I said, I don't want to get too much into that. I mean, if you want to know what they were trying to do with the proton accelerator and with the rockets invoking the the dark god Apep or Apep and all of that, you can look into it. Right, I've shared some of this stuff on my Facebook feed, right? I mean, some of the things that upset me today were the chemtrails that literally I was watching them putting out in the sky, right? Trying to block out the eclipse, so it was pissing me off. But other than that, like, let's just you know, trying to not give that energy. That's also why I didn't want to do a reading earlier, because I wanted to stay in this beautiful energy, right? So yeah, so look at this unicorn. I ain't seeing so much unicorn stuff too. Like, I shared even a beautiful pick a happy eclipse day. It was my last one. See, like, look how beautiful that is, the unicorn at the eclipse. All right, and eclipse blessings. That's why I say, like, you should follow my Facebook if you don't, because I am in a lot of groups, so I share a lot of stuff, right? And take cute photos, like if you guys wanted to see like the chemtrails pics and stuff. I'm out of Florida. Like, I did a couple posting of all the chemtrails, you know, and the planes actively spraying the skies while the first and second eclipse are going down. Like, whatever. You know, so I'm not gonna let that give me. All right, where do I want to start here? So let's find this black and red frequency. Let's get some frequency cards. I haven't pulled this deck in a while, so let's see. Thought it would be fun. The Banshee came out. That's like a warning. And the Celtic card came out. Magic Wand, Chalice. Look at all these reds. Told you I'm very much picking up on the red frequency. The Celtic heart and the chalice, right? Because it's about love and creating the love that you desire, right? Banshee's a warning. I feel like I'm going to get into the description of those in a little bit. Let me pull some other cards. Let's start with these. And this deck is beautiful. My daughter picked it out for me. I love it. It's one I normally wouldn't have got either, because it's the Gothic Oracle, and I don't like to really get darker decks too much, because when I was getting into getting a lot of witch decks, because I work at night, like a daughter, she was starting to have some dark dreams. So I needed to be careful of the decks that I was using. So anyway, you know, sometimes you can pull in darker energy, right? Especially when you're doing spiritual work out of your home. Alright, anyway. This deck is beautiful, so let's get some cards here. Oh my goodness. Lost Souls came out. Lost Souls. And ravens, some beautiful ravens I've seen today were flying across the sky. One even came and landed in the grass that was next to me and my son and daughter. Dance with Death is here. These cards are so beautiful. Await the Night. So we're going to have to see about these. What's on the bottom? Prayers for the Fallen. Interesting. All right, let's get into what these frequencies are. And then we're going to pull some tarot, right? And I pulled my purple, my favorite, which is the darker side, the Tarot de la Nuit. Okay. So Await the Night is about freedom. How fitting. So, true freedom is living a life that allows for choice without constraints. We might think of freedom of being physical like a vampire in a coffin during daylight hours. But freedom of thought and expression, especially in being our authentic selves, is a privilege not everyone has the luxury of. If you have drawn this card, it can represent both the nature of being controlled and the act of releasing yourself from restriction. Now might be the time to fight for your own freedom, whether this means doing what you wish, or saying what is on your mind, or cutting ties with those who wish to hush you or keep you under their control. This card asks that you consider how free you really are within a given situation or relationship. What might you need to say or do to experience true freedom and live an authentic life? So for a lot of you, you know, this is what this is about, us breaking the change and challenging our freedom, going after the things that we truly want and desire. All right, let's see what Dance with Death is. Risk. Dance with Death can at times arrive as a warning. Are you taking a risk that could be hazardous, or is it a choice that you are making, a precaution, or is dangerous? This card urges you to consider what the outcome might be if you are risking more than you might gain from a certain decision. To dance with death is potentially to make a sacrifice. See, there's interesting. There's two warning cards here. Because then there's the Banshee, right? We'll take a look at that next. When is it most favorable? This card could be suggesting that the risk is worth taking. While you would be advised to not endanger either your health or security, or there would be times when taking a chance could pay off a gamble, or it could reap rewards. So you have to discern some sort of risk, right, about going after freedom. Because these are pulled together, okay? And then we have Lost Soul, which is a loss. If you have drawn this card, loss is significant for you right now. You may be feeling sad about the breakdown of a relationship, perhaps, or disappointed about a part of a routine that has ended, though no fault of your own. Drawing this card acknowledges these feelings, but it also asks of how you intend to move on from them. Although grief is necessary, finding ways to move past the pain is essential too. So for some of you, something's been eclipsed out, or it's going to be, or you're being called to, you should know what this is. It's something that's not often comfortable to do. What does a rose petal represent for you? What loss are you struggling to accept? Understand that your feelings are valid, but staying in disappointment and sorrow for too long might not be healthy or helpful. So some sort of loss here. Taking a risk at a loss and freeing yourself from something. And then Raven. All right. Raven. Shape-shifting. There are times when we all shape-shift in daily life, such as when we put up our brave face or mask disappointment. We might do this to protect our own emotions or other people's, but there are times when imitation can be even a greater use. If you've drawn this card, it might be a time to shapeshift. If you're hoping to secure that high-profile job, then you might need to dress or sound the part. If you want to invite love and kindness into your life, then displaying those qualities could help compassion find you. The woman in this card is manifesting qualities inherited with her that will assist her on her journey. How can you embrace yours? There's more to these cards too. When I do readings separate and I just do oracle readings, which I'm going to start doing more of to kind of get away from just such... I felt a lot of my channel messages are for everybody. So when I label certain readings with what decks I'm using, then they're going to be like more out of the book. I'll still do my dailies and stuff, right? But I don't know. I'm starting to try to do some new things. What was again? The witches. Aha. See the banshee. The banshee is a female spirit in Irish mythology, usually seen as an omen of death and a messenger from the other world. The banshee is sometimes linked with the mystical race, I don't know, where the fairy folk has descended. Banshees are heard more often than seen, wailing as they approach. This is bringing me to the sound that those, I have no idea how to say them, what they are, those things that scream when you come after them. There's a whole bunch of them getting ready to like hatch and swarm, and it starts with a C. They're like a cousin, or they're close to the locusts. Banshees also veil around natural forms such as trees, rivers, and stones. Although human death is inescapable, the foreknowledge of such an event does come with advantages. This not only applies to a finality of death, but also life in general. The cry of the banshee is a warning. There is an obstacle coming up that you will soon need to clear out the way. Oh, do you see now what this is? It's letting you know this loss hasn't occurred yet. But you're getting warning signs of it. Okay. Because this is what's coming. This take a risk. Dance with death, raven, lost soul. And await the night. Because we put these first, right? So, The cry of the banshee is a warning. There is an obstacle coming up that you will soon need to clear out the way. You already know what it is, but we're hoping it would just go away. It won't. But knowing what's ahead gives you a head start in taking care of it. Consider this card symbolic of the banshee's cry. You've been warned, and now you must respond. Damn. Okay. Let's take a look into the surrounding cards. So, the magical wand. I would imagine that because it's eclipse time, right? It's bringing in some sort of new opportunity, right? Some sort of risk or something. So often when you're getting presented with like something's coming, you need to make change, you also have what would for you to take that risk means that something's coming up. 14:44 on the clock as I say that. Shout out to my 144. That something is raised, right? There should be something coming where you can take an opportunity, and or it would be a risk, right? or just letting go of something and taking the risk of letting go of something, you have been warned, okay? All right. I feel like I was trying to say something else and I lost where I was going. Celtic heart. All right, I don't want to get into too much reading this one, okay? As we journey through our daily lives, okay, we sometimes take it for granted or pay no attention to the love that surrounds us. This includes love at the mundane level, from family, spouses, children, and friends, to the unconditional love of a pet, to those we love when we receive from our loved ones across the veil, and the love the universe sends our way. Sometimes we need to stop, remind ourselves of the blessings we receive every single day in the form of love that gives us strength to carry on, that warms our hearts and energizes us. Place this card over your heart chakra on the center of your chest. This is the love center of our human energy system, and draw its energy into you. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up to the camera. So if you want to pause and meditate on it. Right? Okay, so you can work with rose quartz too. A touch of the hand, a smile of the face, the twinkle of an eye, a loving embrace. These are the feelings that help us thrive, the small acts of love that keep us alive. Okay. So, oh, I didn't read the magic wand. That's where I got distracted. All magic wands found throughout history are said to be able to transmit energy to anything and anywhere. It is the focus point of your energy to channel magic into a specific place for a specific purpose. By receiving this card in a reading, you are given the gift of being able to achieve what has been eluding you for some time, or the ability to make whatever changes in your life that need to be made. See, you're in the position right now to make some major changes, I feel. Wands are associated with yang energy, the power to create change. Use your wand to focus your energy and make it happen. So I'm going to hold it up and I'm going to read the incantation here. Magical tool in my hand, the future will be very grand. If you help me wave away the useless ways of yesterday, change is necessary, change is good. I now embrace it as I should. Beautiful. And the last one that we have here is a chalice. Okay. So I'm feeling like this has to do with love, relationships, but it could be a job, it could be a home, it could be a routine, it could be, whatever you feel like this is. But it's often something that is more challenging, more often than not, for you to make some sort of decision on it, right? Chalices are filled with liquid. Liquid holds no shape, as it is a constant state of change. Emotions are like water and are constantly changing in the moment to moment. Emotionally, you have been sloshing around and coming very close to spilling over. It's time to steady yourself so that you can carry on and do all those things that need to be done. Both feet planted on the ground, there's no need to flop around. Calm and balanced will be the way to welcome in each brand new day. Very beautiful. That's cute. I was grounding today. And I was doing that, and I was crying today too. The beginning of the day, the eclipse was really getting to me, right? And I was, yeah, it's a good thing because, to purge and cleanse those energies out, right? Because I get very emotional around moons. I'm always like, I guess every Cancer gets like that. I mean, we hold so much stuff in that it has to spill over. I mean, maybe not everybody always has as much emotions in every full moon as I do, but I don't know. Okay. But it's like, healing takes time. I've been seeing a lot of things lately that have been showing me like healing takes time. It's like sometimes things have to get brought up multiple times before you can heal from it. So somebody really needs to take some time with healing themselves and not rushing it. All right. Okay. Let's get into some tarot now, right? Take whatever's for you, leave anything that's not, right? Even if you felt like the channeled messages or the oracle cards are for you and the tarot's not fitting, then don't worry about it. I want to pull some light seers too, because I've been playing with this deck for like the last week. It's like I want to put it away because I've pulled multiple decks that I want to work with, but then I keep leaving it on my desk, right? And they're showing me the Two of Cups here. And the Hanged Man. There's some sort of realization and new perspective and a letting go. Maybe about a King of Cups and Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. That's interesting. New perspective. Like for some of you, maybe if you look into a situation, like maybe you're done with the situation, but you realize to accept it as like a rite of passage and not like I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, because you're kind of messing up what's going to come to you. Because if you haven't learned the lesson that you were to learn or the path that you're on, you don't honor what you needed to learn, you're going to repeat that. So for some of you, even though like you may have like learned the lesson and you're ready to close out a cycle, it's about how you handle it. It's just kind of like you could know the knowledge like before taking a test. Like you could really know all of everything that you were learning about and they're teaching about whatever, and then you go and take the test, but you mess up on the test. And now you got to redo the class. Like that's kind of what I'm getting here. But there's definitely something closing out here with the World and the Hanged Man. I know. But it's about like how you close this thing out. How you end this matters. So you gotta do it right. Maybe you're fully not understanding every part of the lesson or something. So you need to know that this was like a rite of passage. Like you had to go through this for another opportunity, for a new pathway. It's just like if you don't honor love, like why are you worthy of love? Like, you know, that's what I don't understand. Like when people are like they're in a relationship where somebody loves and cares about them, right? But they don't respect that or honor that, but then they just want to get out and go find something better. Like, you couldn't honor the love that you had right in front of you. Why should you get something better? You know? Like, you see what I mean? You're never given, like, more than you can handle. And that's like, you get exactly normally what you're... Because of this attraction, like you attract the vibration, the frequency you're at, that you attract the type of lessons that you need to learn. It's often a reflection of your inner state anyway to teach you, right? All right, Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay. So this is a love offer. Somebody offering love here. This is like Queen of Pentacles. That's motherly energy, caring, provider. She's very stable. She's got it together. I need to find out more. There's an Emperor now here. With the Sun and Justice. Okay. All right. Someone's got a choice, right? Yeah, because somebody's in this beautiful Empress energy. Wow, yep. Empress and Emperor. It's somebody's leveled up, and it's meant for them to have a higher connection. Somebody needed to learn something, and they did. And now Justice is coming in with the Sun. Okay, but see, there's this Knight of Wands energy. So maybe somebody was dealing with somebody that was in a non-committal type of energy. Someone didn't want to learn the lesson, so now something more stable and secure is coming in. Now maybe the real love offer is coming in. But somebody has to honor the past. Hierophant. Temperance. Someone needs to be in balance too. This is beautiful. The sun and the moon, that balance. They're in alignment. Something happens with this alignment. Alignments are about union. Maybe this caused somebody to balance out within. So now this is what's coming in. I really feel today's been a big time of reflection. I'm sure everybody else is feeling it too, especially with the strong Mercury and retrograde energy. Has you in a place of reflection. And then, you know, when the moon's blocking out that sun, it kind of takes the energy off of you and it puts it more into your emotions and what the moon rules and controls, you know. So this is where it's really putting people, I feel, in their emotions and feelings. And where they're really deciding and discerning what they want. And this is definitely a time of new beginnings. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 2 aces. And this is where it's like, yeah, it's really a time for you to go after what you're passionate about, what you're excited about. You know, what fires you up. 9 of Cups, getting in that freeing energy. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's get into the next one. I'm just about to pull a few from the, I can't get this deck off my desk. I love it too. And it's like a new age deck for me, right? And I channel a lot of just different things with that deck. It's very beautiful. Okay. All right. Alright, so let's get some more messages. So these could go off the same storyline or it could be completely different. Take it however you feel fitting. Five of Cups jumped out with the Sun card and the Wheel. Okay. See, there's a faded ending. And why I say a faded ending is because there is your destiny that is trying to come in here. Wheel of Fortune. Your destiny is here, baby. This eclipse is bringing it in. So this Five of Cups wanted to be reversed. Do not miss an opportunity. You need to let go of something from the past. You need to step into the new and pick these new aces. This abundant new beginning, whatever that is. It's a Lover. Choice of Lovers. Lovers is a choice. With the Knight of Cups, there's a love offer coming in. There's a higher lover coming in. You're basically... Is that the Ten of Pentacles? Of course it is. This is someone's legacy. Timeline. It's like you're literally going to have to like... See, there's cords that tie you to things. See, and the red cords are wrapped all around her hands. Like you're 29 on the clock as they say that. Let me write that one down. I need to look that one up. And I've been seeing... 9:19. I noticed it at AM and PM today, and I forgot to look it up. So I'm gonna look up these numbers. So there's something that the 2s and the 9s say. your legacy. It's a new beginning. The Fool's often, you need to take a leap of faith towards it. And see this Two of Wands. Like, she's saying goodbye to her past and having boundaries there. So you could be having some things too with retrograde hitting. People coming back from the past. Be careful. Okay. Because this love offer that comes in, I don't feel it's a past love offer. I feel it's new. So the people coming back from the past that may do that as well are tests. Okay. Maybe for some of you, somebody is coming back from the past that you do have a chance, that went through a transformation. I have been seeing in the collective where some twin flames, some masculines did awaken. And because they did, now they're coming in for their twins. So for some, it's like newly awakened twin flames where they may have did you wrong in the past. So a lot of forgiveness is needed, but also higher vibrational soulmates here too. So for some feminines, you got a very powerful choice to make. And for some, it's just choosing you too. There's always that third one. there's always, especially if there's a choice of two lovers, because you can choose to not pick either one and just pick yourself. Yes, I say that in a cup. I mean, just Ace of Pentacles. We've seen 3 aces now. Because for some of you might not know what these false offers. Every time I see like 3 kings too, I keep hearing that song, and it's from the movie. We 3 kings be stealing the gold. Some people are just like after your legacy too, right? Some of them see like the work you've been putting into something, what you're after. But see, they want this reconciliation. 3 of Cups, celebrating union. But see, she's having a union by herself with her spirit animals. 5 of Swords, 2 of Swords. See, some people are not going to be happy with decisions that you make and are going to want to come after you. Some are going to be upset they're being left behind. There is victory and success here and admiration. Again, she looks by herself though. Victory, to me, it looks like she's leaving somewhere. Seven of Swords, she's definitely running away from something. What flew out? 7 of Pentacles, time's up. It came out reversed. 7 of Pentacles is about waiting. Came out reversed. Time's up. Somebody who's been revealed. If somebody was telling lies and secrets, or maybe you were wearing a mask, it's time for you to go. Maybe your mask was exposed. It doesn't mean you were being deceptive, but you were just not living your authentic life. For some of you, you're getting these awakenings like, oh my gosh, like, what am I doing? Where am I? Like, what am I surrounding myself with? Is this in alignment with my passions, my dreams, my desires? Is this my happiness? For some of you, you're realizing that, like, you're keeping yourself in a very unhappy place due to the surroundings, and that's why a change needs to be made here. You have the power to create the life that you desire. Page of Pentacles. Like I said, you're going to be getting the clarity, the realization. Maybe some of you, you're going to be getting gifted from the heavens. New opportunities. Right? Queen of Swords, like, yeah, I'm getting this energy, like, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. She's holding on to that sword, like, I know I have to communicate what I want. I don't want to hurt anybody with this sword. But maybe that's just something you have to do. 8 of Wands. Things are happening fast, but she looks like she's walking away from something fast, too. Alright. Okay, Source. I feel that's enough. Alright. Collective. I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully I got the message across. I hope it made sense. Last thing I'm going to leave you with is this. This 5 of Cups. She's a mermaid, too. For some of you, you're realizing, like, you bought a mermaid, or you're as rare as a mermaid, so you don't fit in where you're at. You need to go find other mermaids, okay? All right, but see this 5 of Cups, like, she's up on a ledge. This ending is going to level you up. And you're going to be safe and protected upon going after, because just you're protected to go after your dreams, desires, your passions. This is a beautiful time. The universe is backing you up. It's calling you to do so. The sun and the wheel is in my hand again. You have the universe. The universe has got you. There needs to be an ending though, my dear. Okay? This new beginning. And it's going to be so beautiful because you deserve it. Whoever this is for. Okay? 10 of Cups. It's time for you to have your happiness. Ooh. King of Cups is coming out. Someone very loving, caring, kind. Like I felt, ooh, somebody from the past. They flipped me right to the 6 of Cups. This could be like a past life lover coming in. Or somebody from your past. I felt they're coming in fast. Knight of Wands. It's faded with the wheel. But I'm telling you, there needs to be some sort of ending here. And 5 of Wands, there's competition here. Alright, I'm going to leave this here. Okay, I'm saying love and light to all of you. Oh yeah, 2 of Cups. It's a choice of lovers, baby. I'm going to leave it here. Love and light to all of you. Bye.